Yo, what's good, Kane fans? It's your boy Wise, man. I'm back. About to go ahead and do this video for the Miami UF game. Real quick, man. Shout out my boy Rican Swag, man. Appreciate your vids, bro. You know what I'm saying? You the realest in this shit. Always, man. Shout out my nigga Rican Swag. Um, but let's just get to it, man. So, as far as how I see the game, I'm not going to go over any stats and shit like that, except one set of stats. But it's first game of the season, man. None of that shit from last year don't matter. Um, Everybody's program and the fans will tell you they look excellent, based upon spring and fall practice and how promising they look. Everybody says that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just not a reality for everybody. But we're just gonna look at it from a realistic standpoint. I see a lot of Florida fans talking crazy. Um, I obviously see Miami fans talking crazy too, but Florida's like extremely confident, like Rick and Swag was saying, bro. I just don't see it. I think from a talent perspective, um, that's just me personally, but Florida doesn't have more talent than Miami. If you want to argue, the other way, I definitely think Miami has more talent than Florida across the board. Um, the only area that I give Florida the true advantage from a talent perspective, um, can't even give it to them at corner, honestly. I don't know where Florida's better than Miami at for sure. Um, that's just what it is. We know. Let's just call what we know. We know Miami's tight ends are better than Florida. We know Miami's linebackers are better than Florida's. We know Miami's D line is better than Florida's. So, from an experience perspective, people want to get Florida to nod at corner, but I mean, if we're being honest, Hendo and Bandy cancel each other out. Marco Wilson ain't really did shit. Even though I like Marco Wilson, I think he's dope, but he ain't really did shit. So how do they have the upper hand there? Florida safeties are ass. They linebackers are shitty. Their D line should be solid. I think they just had another injury at DT, but their D line should be solid. I'm not gonna cap on them. Their offensive line is brand new. Their tight ends ain't never did shit. Their wide receivers are talented. So from a production standpoint, the boys ain't really did much overall. It's just my opinion. Just like Miami receivers haven't either. But if we're talking wide receivers, Florida has some talent. Tony, we definitely gonna have to key in on Tony. Um, Copeland is probably he's probably gonna be a problem. I'm not gonna even cap. Tony and Copeland are my two wide receivers that I'm calling to be a problem. I think Grimes is solid. Like, I'm not even trying to bullshit. I think he's solid. I mean, he's nothing special. Um, who else? I mean, to be a real threat, uh, Blake Baker say Hammond got the best hands, but he makes some, really tough, aggressive catches. I mean, overall though, they have a really talented receiver core, in my opinion. Um, Running back, I'm not gonna give Florida or Miami the nod. Just being honest. Um, I think Miami's backs are more talented than Florida's, but Florida do have some tough running backs. And then quarterback, nobody gets the nod. I know Jaron hasn't played before, but Felipe is ass. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Um, I know a trash ass quarterback. When I see one, bro, I just call it how it is. I don't have time to be biased. And this is the only piece of the video where I'm finna read out stats. So I'm finna look at my phone. So these are the worst. These were the worst three quarterbacks. The worst three Power 5 quarterbacks for completion percentage on intermediate throws. Felipe Franks, Malik Rozier, and Arthur Sitkowski. I'm going to read that list again. The three worst Power 5 quarterbacks on intermediate throws last year. Felipe Franks, Malik Rozier, and Arthur Sitkowski. If you don't know who Sit is that play for Rutgers, dog is horrendous. Malik Rozier? What? Oh my. Alright. I got another stat for you. I'm not done with the stats, man. Alright. Check me out. These Felipe Franks 2018 stats versus top 25 teams. And before you say Miami's not a top 25 team, I understand that completely. For the Florida fans that's going to watch this video on some bullshit, Miami is going to have another top 10 defense, but that's besides the point. 55 out of 109, a 50% completion percentage, 167 yards per game, 5 touchdowns and 3 picks in 4 games. And then Felipe Franks versus the SEC in 8 games, 56% completion percentage, 177 yards per game, 10 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. I read that because when Felipe's playing against a slightly above average defense, his stats are horrendous. You can run up the score on Colorado and Florida State and all these other bum ass schools. But when you get down to it, bro, Felipe Franks, think he threw well in like 2 SEC games the whole year. The nigga's trash, bro. Like, you get pressure on that boy, he's ass. I got another stat, though. I ain't finished. I want you UF fans to tell me I'm wrong. And people can improve, don't get me wrong. But I know I know some garbage ass quarterback play when I see it, bro. I dealt with Malik for 2 years. Y'all niggas ain't gonna tell me what the fuck I'm talking about with this quarterback play shit. Alright, here we go with more stats. And if you don't like the video, you can close it out before I truly get into the analysis. Fuck you. I really don't care. When pressured last year versus Power 5 defenses, Felipe Franks completed 25% of his passes. Had a passer rating of 62.3 and a QBR of 5.3. The completion percentage when he was pressured was the worst out of every Power 5 quarterback in the country. Out of every Power 5 quarterback in the country. That is including Malik Rozier and including Kosi Perry. You know what I'm saying? With Kosi, he played like shit last year. But Felipe was worse than both of them. I'm trying to put this into perspective for Miami fans. So when you get into this whole thing, hold on, bro. I'm not even done. I had this man's shit written down, but I gotta pull this shit up. Cause y'all niggas gonna think I'm lying. Y'all niggas gonna think I'm lying. Game log. Here we go. Alright. This is where we really finna get into this shit. Cause I'm getting tired of this bullshit, bro. I will tell you right now, this video is going to be about letting you know that the only way that I will be okay with Miami losing to Florida is if Felipe Franks throws Florida to a victory. That is the only way. If Felipe can do that, bro, hats off to him, straight up. So let's go. Charleston Southern, first game of the season. This man threw 5 touchdowns. Now, mind you, he didn't throw any picks. Mind you, Felipe Franks threw 24 touchdowns the entire season. So in one game against Charleston Southern, he pretty much threw, what, 20% of his touchdowns. Slightly more, but basically a little over 20% he recorded in one game. Okay. Versus Kentucky. 2 TDs, 1 pick. They lost that game. He had a completion percentage of 44%. Colorado. 2 TDs, 1 pick. A completion percentage of 53%. Tennessee. This is the only SEC game where he played, I guess, well from a numbers perspective. 3 TDs, 0 picks. 50% completion percentage. Mississippi State. 1 interception, but he did complete 71% of his passes, and they won that game. I give him props on that game. I mean, I give props when it's due. LSU. 1 TD, 1 pick, 44% completion percentage. Vandy. 2 TDs, 1 pick. He had a good game, 65%. So this is 2 good games out of all of the play he's done. I'm not counting Charleston Southern. UGA, 1 TD, 1 pick, 13 of 21, 61%. That's not going to cut it. 105 yards, I'm sorry. Missouri, they got their ass whopped. 0 TD, 0 picks, 9 for 22, 84 yards passing. South Carolina, 1 TD, 71% completion percentage. Okay, so that's 3 games where he did 65 or above, and they won a game. Like that was a solid opponent. 3. I'm keeping track. Idaho, 3 TDs, 0 picks. Who gives a fuck? It's Idaho. Florida State, 3 TDs, 0 picks, 16 and 26, 61% completion percentage. Michigan, he had a 56% completion percentage, 1 TD. I said all of that to say the teams that he put up numbers on: Charleston Southern, FSU, Idaho, and Tennessee. Like that he truly put up like some really good quarterbacking numbers from TD perspective. That's pretty much a 4, even if you want to give them 5, a 5-game sample out of what they play, 13 games. Bro, that shit not going to cut it. That shit not going to cut it, bro. I can put my phone down now. UF lost. They have 4 new starters on the O-line. 4. Listen when I tell you. Garvin, Patchen, Ford, Bethel, Hill, Russo, Chigozie, and Jordan Miller and Jafari Harvey are finna have a fucking feast on Saturday, nigga. A feast. We finna fuck them up. We're gonna have another top 5 D-line in the country again. They not go, bro. When I tell you this shit gonna be crazy, their best bet is to do, mix in misdirection, time the screens up right, do some trick plays. Excuse me, because we finna be at they fucking head the whole game. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Our D-line is going to smash their O-line in every aspect, bro. Every single aspect. We're going to smash their O-line. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Our wide receivers are about, first of all, UF safety's garbage. And I know my video all over the place. I'm just telling y'all exactly how I feel. UF safety's garbage as fuck. Steiner is ass. He's their star position. Taylor is ass. Dean is ass back there. In the open field, Trey Dean is garbage, bruh. Like, he's garbage in the open field. He's not even a bad player. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. Trey Dean's not a bad player. I like him. He's solid. But his hips, unless he done did some crazy, his hip swerve, terrible. We finna eat their ass alive. You know what I'm saying? Hendo, I respect Hendo. Hendo is good. I'm not gonna cap. Um, Me personally, I like JT to work Hendo. Um, that's just how I feel. And if they do put Hendo on JT, and give him some help, which I'm assuming they're gonna let Hendo guard JT straight up 1-on-1. I wouldn't really advise that. I think Hendo will win some of the reps. You know what I'm saying? From a physicality perspective and stuff like that with JT. But to be honest, um, I think Hendo's gonna get worked. He doesn't do as well with quick, shifty receivers like that. And like Hendo got good hips, you know what I'm saying? Like he got good hip swerve and stuff, but it's just like I'm not trying to downplay him because he's really good. I'm not lying, but it's just like, for example, how Tyson Campbell struggled with quicker guys. And I know they're not the same player. Michael Jackson struggled with quicker guys. Um, Baker, even from UGA, Baker had some issues with quicker, smaller dudes. You know what I'm saying? And he was the best corner in the nation last year. Same thing go for Greedy, bruh. Like some of these cornerbacks that got this pretty solid length and everything, they have issues with smaller, shifty guys. It's just my opinion, but I fuck with Hendo though. You know what I'm saying? Marco Wilson, he should be good this year. I expect Marco to be good. I think he's a good player. He's gonna get worked this first game though. Niggas saying, "Oh, I wish they would try Marco. He gonna catch picks." Nah, niggas gonna work out on Marco, especially if it's KJ Osborne on him. He's gonna little boy that nigga, bruh. Straight up. This gonna be a first rough game back for you, Marco. I'm telling you right now. Even if Hendo blanket whoever he's covering, don't matter. Don't matter. The rest of their DBs ain't ready. That's just what it is. That's just facts. You know what I'm saying? And even if you want to reverse it on our side of the ball, they could say our DBs ain't ready. I wouldn't even argue with them on that. I think our DBs are going to do well. I think Gervin Hall, I'll go ahead and tell you right now, Gervin Hall is going to be the best safety that Miami has seen since Sean Taylor. Easily. Easily. He's going to be way better than what Jaquan was. He's going to be way better than who I used to love Tel Mack. He's going to be way better than Tel Mack. He's going to be way better than Ray Ray. He's going to be way better than Kenny Phillips. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to be great. I don't trust Amari Carter on the back end. But the coaches trust him. I'm not really sold on it, bro. I wish Bubber had gotten here earlier, because I think he would have been vital. You know what I'm saying, to start. But it's probably gonna take him 3, 4, 5 weeks maybe to get into the starting rotation now. But yeah, man. There's just so many thoughts for this game because I've been hearing so much stuff. Like I've been hearing um, that Miami's going to be conservative. You know what I'm saying? Our game plan is to come out, run a lot, let Jaron throw the ball here and there or whatever. Extend the game, keep Florida off the field, play field position, and try to win. And I just don't think we're gonna do that, bro. I get it. Jaron hasn't, played in a game before. that meant anything. But if we being honest, that approach would go against everything that Manny Diaz and Dan Enos told us that the offense was going to be. Our offense is meant to be aggressive. And the one thing that I wish people would realize, I'm just being real, I'm not being biased. Excuse me. Blake Baker said, we can all agree that Miami has one of the best defenses in the country. Don't matter if you like Miami or not, bro. The stats is the stats. The last 2 years, we've been top 3, top 5. So it is what it is. Blake Baker said that Dan Enos' offense is filled with a bunch of rule breakers. For y'all that don't understand what that means, is there are certain things that the defensive coordinators and defenders hate seeing, or certain positions they hate being put into when it comes to offensive scheming and doing certain things, because it starts to make things too complicated and it breaks all of the rules that they're supposed to go with. So when you start breaking rules and players don't know what to do, even the smartest players, bro, they get flustered. You know what I'm saying? It causes them to make mistakes. That is what the offense is designed to do. The offense is designed to put pressure on these folks' head. At the end of the day, bro, even if our receivers don't get off, UF can't guard our tight ends. We have the best tight ends in the country, period. Mallory and Brevin gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? Playmaker Jr. coming off the bench. He's transformed his body, man. Shout out to Mike Irvin Jr., man. That man have put in crazy work. He's gonna eat. And I'm not even saying he'll eat this first game, but he should have a solid year, bro. Like for real. And then you got Larry Hodges. Oh my God. Palendi might get some catches on these boys. They can't stop our tight ends, period. And David Reese is a solid linebacker. I'm not going to cap, but he's fucking horrendous in pass coverage. You know what I'm saying? UF had to take that boy off the field towards the end of the season in some games because he was getting his ass cooked out there. I'm telling you, it's going to be a long day. The the tight ends for Miami are going to have at least 140 yards. Book it, stamp it, do whatever you want. At least a buck 40. So if you do the math on that, at least a buck 40, Jaron probably is about to throw for anywhere from probably 250 to like 350 yards on Florida. I'm telling you right now, we finna gash these boys. My only question or concern, truly, I got two concerns. One is Amari Carter's play. I'm not going to even say safety play because I'm not including Gervin Hall, but I'm somewhat concerned with Amari Carter. I'm not saying he won't play well, but I know what Amari has been able to do in the past. We haven't seen, I guess, the new Amari. Not sold on him being back there full time, but we'll see. My second concern is the O-line. Not because we got two freshmen starting at tackle. My only concern with the O-line is how effective are they really going to be? We've been going one-on-one, the ones versus the ones in practice, and they've been holding their own, you know what I'm saying, against our D-line, which is going to be one of the best D-lines in the country, period. Like, not even trying to be funny. There's nobody on the schedule that we're going to play that has a D-line better than what them guys go up against in practice. And that's just facts. The only problem is those guys have to go get in a game and function as a unit. And that's really the only thing that I'm suspect about. You can do it in practice, but can them guys get in there and function as a unit? You know what I'm saying? Function as a unit and get this shit rolling. If they can, we'll be fine. If they can't, And because UF has a solid D line. If they can't, and UF D line busting our ass and knocking us off the ball and shit like that, it's gonna be a long day, bruh. I'ma just tell you right now. I'm not gonna even bullshit. It's gonna be a long day. And if we can't do what we need to do in the trenches, there's a great chance that Miami's gonna lose. Period. It's gonna come down to what we doing in the trenches, especially on our side of the ball. I need to see if Hadley gonna boot that bitch how they saying he booted in practice. You know what I'm saying? All in all, from a matchup perspective, I think Miami is plussed up over the Gators in two areas that are really key. Really three areas. Tight end play, D line play, linebacker play for sure. Even if you want to give UF DBs, that's it. Running backs are cancel out. The quarterbacks cancel out. You know what I'm saying? The wide receivers cancel out. But even if you want to give UF the nod, okay, don't matter because your quarterback ain't going to have time to get your fucking wide receivers the ball anyway. At the end of the day, bro, I feel like we going to beat UF fast. I think the talent levels are similar, but if Miami does what Manny said we're going to fucking be like and what we're going to do, the wins will take care of itself. I'm going to be honest. I think we going to beat UF ass. I done went back and forth on this over the months. When it got closer, I said this, I said that. I like Miami by 2 TDs. Granted, people going to say, oh, you tripping, whatever. That's just my opinion. However, I'm a realistic fan. I like Miami by 2 TDs. That's what I feel. I could see this, however, I could see this being a one possession game, late in the fourth quarter type shit. I don't see UF blowing Miami out. Um, that's just me personally. But then, you also got to look at a couple of different things, man. Like, to be honest, if Miami loses this game and Felipe Franks beats us, like he balls out, whatever. It's an anomaly. I'll take it. But the only other way I'm truly comfortable if Miami loses this game, just being real, is if we do what Manny said. If we're tough, if we're well conditioned, and if we play like the Hurricanes are supposed to play. If we do those things and we don't get hold on Saturday, even if it results in a loss, even if it results in a loss, if we do those things and we hold our own, it's not even about holding our own against the Gators because I think the Gators are overrated. Just me. Just like Miami was last year. There's no way they're the number 8 team in the country. No way. No way. The Gators are not going to win more games than they did last year. 10 is their max. I think they'll probably have more so like 8 wins, maybe 9. But they're not going to improve. They're not winning 11 games. It's not going to happen. But, yeah, man, I just think that if we do what Manny said we need to do, we'll be all right. It's just as simple as that. Just don't get hold. I saw Miami get hold too much last year. Miami got embarrassed and hold against Wisconsin. Miami got hold against Duke. Miami got hold against BC. Who else hold us? BC, Duke. Miami got hold against Georgia Tech. I was at that game. You know what I'm saying? In the fucking cold. Got hold, bruh. I mean, shit. Miami was getting hold against Florida State. That's like 5 games, bro. We can't be going for no shit like that. Just don't get hold and we good. But at the end of the day, DJ Williams said it best, bro. The wins take care of themselves when you have a certain mentality. Back then, when folks played Miami, bro, niggas knew. Niggas fucking knew. Win, lose, or draw. If you was playing Miami, he said you knew to get your ice packs and your crutches ready. Because even if you beat Miami, they was going to come out there and fuck you up. That is the mentality I need these kids to have. Even if you lose, make them motherfuckers feel it, dog. Don't be out here getting hold on national TV. The world is watching, Miami. The world is watching. What better time for Jaren to make his mark? The world is watching, Jaren. Come on, man. Uh, Cam Harris is running back one. Telling you right now. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to. Cam Harris better than DJ. Just from an overall perspective, he's more explosive. Um, his vision is better. You know what I'm saying? Cam is running back one. DJ's gonna start, but Cam's gonna ball out. I like Miami to put up, bro. We getting a minimum of 400 yards on offense on UF. A minimum of 400 yards. And if we score 28 points, how I'm pretty sure we're gonna win the fucking game. Miami's 28-0 in the last 4 years when they've scored 28 or more. Problem is we just ain't been able to score. That old ass offense with Rick gone, bruh. These niggas gonna wake up and recognize what it is, bruh. I'm telling you right now. When Miami beat UF ass, I don't want none of y'all bitch ass niggas saying nothing to me. I don't want y'all saying nothing. We gonna mop these boys. We gonna mop them. And when we mop them, dog, we don't play again for till 2 weeks. We got a bye week after this. This shit gonna be glorious, bruh. I've been waiting on this game for months, dog. Niggas been talking so much shit. You got Miami fans, oh, we gonna get blown out. I tell you what, if Florida blow Miami out, I will be extremely surprised. Diaz ain't letting that shit happen, bruh. I'm telling y'all that shit right now, bruh. Look at what Miami has done so far. Enos has fixed the offense. We have a punter that can punt. What else was wrong with Miami last year? Offense and punting. That's it. And overall special teams. We'll see how much better special teams is. You fix the issues, bro. And people underestimate the key piece of all of this is them dudes, them dudes run through a fucking wall for Manny Diaz. Don't underestimate a coach being truly ingrained in his players and truly connected to the point where them players will do anything for that coach. Red Wine and Quan them said it best when they left, bruh. They was like, them boys on the defense without a question will run through a brick wall for Manny without even asking him, why did you ask me to run through the wall? That's the type of mentality that he's putting on the whole team. And the one thing that I know for a fact, I played ball. You know what I'm saying? You niggas always overlook the mental aspect of the game. That shit is extremely important for most players because the mental piece fucks most players up when shit ain't going how they expect it. Most people when they get punched in the mouth, they don't know how to react. If you punch them in the mouth, yeah, they know they supposed to swing, but they so caught off guard, even if they start swinging, bro, they not composed for the fight. That's just what it is. You can't fake that. You really can't. You cannot fake no shit like that. Florida's walking around here and parading around here like they really good. I mean, if we're being honest, bro, like you just being completely honest, like Florida's not that talented. They're not, and I say that because I think Miami's more talented than Florida, but I'm talking about in regards to the ranking. They're not the eighth best team in the country. They don't have the eighth best talent in the country. That's not who they are. Realistically, to me, I'd say Florida should be ranked probably about number anywhere from 16 to 20. Yeah, I'll give them 15 to 20. Miami shouldn't be ranked. I agree. Miami shouldn't be ranked, but we gonna see on Saturday, bro. I know it's been a minute since I made a video. I know this one was all over the place, but at the end of the day, bruh, it is what it is, bruh. These fuck niggas don't want to see us, bruh. Hit stick and bust dick. Murder, murder, murder. Kill, kill, kill. We killing some fucking gators on Saturday. I'm off work tomorrow. I'm about to get ready for Saturday. This shit gonna be crazy. I'm gonna be so fucking hyped. And when we beat that ass at Camping World, bruh, that shit gonna be awesome. One thing I will say about Camping World, if people don't know, I went there for the spring game, and that stadium is small as shit. So when they pack that shit out with however many, 60, 70,000 people in there, bruh, that stadium is gonna be fucking loud. And this goes for both squads. That shit is gonna be super loud. I do not know how them boys gonna function in that atmosphere. I'm talking about Miami or Florida, because that stadium is gonna be extremely loud. Like the noise level is gonna be next level. I'm telling you right now. I went there. It's a small, compact. It's so condensed in there that, like, what was it? We had 10,000 Miami fans, however many showed up for the spring game. Like, it's so condensed. Like, when noise was going on, like it was just like shh, like just booming down on the field type shit. But either way, man, I like Miami by 2 touchdowns. If I gotta predict the score, I done switched my prediction so much, but let's see. I like Miami. I'm going to go Miami 35-17. 35-17 Miami. Actually, I'm going 38-17. Backs are going to get that field goal in. 38-17 Miami, man. One of the TDs the Gators going to get is going to be in mop-up duty anyway. I'm going to be honest. It would be ideal for Jaren to be out of the game once the fourth quarter start. We need to be up on UF. Like, I want to beat the fuck out of them. Straight up. This shit gonna catapult our season. Gonna catapult the year. Let's get it. Fuck the Gators. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bruh. The one thing I do know is from a coaching perspective, I feel like things are going to be very interesting. The team that obviously protects the ball, the team that runs the ball the best, and the team that makes the best adjustments will win. Manny Diaz is excellent at adjustments. Dan Mullen is a good coach with adjustments as well. Um, Mullen's a good play caller. They got a great camaraderie over there between their coaches with the play calling. Um, Todd Grantham is a great defensive coordinator, but I do think that if Eno's offense breaks rules for a Manny Diaz and a Blake Baker defense, Todd Grantham gonna have some shit on his hands he gonna have to figure out. We gonna have folks getting jiggy and in the open field, Florida's ass. So that's our best bet. You know what I'm saying? I was reading that Felipe Franks was fucking picking them boys apart in a scrimmage or something like that. Bruh, I get it. Felipe, I'm pretty sure has improved, but ain't no way you let Felipe Franks pick you apart and you claim you got a good defense. That shit just don't go down like that, bro. I'm confused. How is Felipe picking your defense apart passing wise? Y'all niggas talking about y'all got one of the best secondaries, the best cornerback tandem in the country. But y'all like this bitch getting 8 on. That shit don't even make sense, bro. Y'all niggas sound foolish as fuck. At the end of the day, bro, fuck UF. Y'all niggas eat a dick, bro. Canes all day, bitch. Catch y'all pussies on Saturday. Wise out.